welcome to episode number 13 of Bridging the Gap. I'm your host, SET, and I hope you're doing well wherever you're listening from. Today's episode is a really good one, guys. I'm really excited. If you're new to the show, thank you so much for tuning in. Bridging the Gap is a show where I interview artists making waves in their creative field of choice and learn more about them, their journeys, their approach to their craft, and much more. Be sure to give us a follow on Instagram at bridging_the_gap_pod. Bridging_the_gap_pod. So you can stay up to date with the info on our latest guests. Also, make sure to subscribe on your podcast platform of choice so that these episodes can pop up in your feed every Wednesday. I'd really appreciate it if you could drop a 5-star rating as well. So today's guest is Ashley Okoli. She's a creative director, a stylist, a model, a designer, really an icon in the modern Nigerian creative scene. When Alté culture is being discussed, Ashley's name is never far behind, despite her not making music. Through her love of fashion and her unique style, she has been able to make a name for herself and have an impact that lands around the world, all from Lagos. I really wanted to speak with Ashley because I feel that she's done a lot creatively, and she's really important to the moment that is taking place in Nigeria right now. I wanted her to have a platform to talk her shit, really, and I'm definitely grateful for her to coming on the show and doing exactly that. I also gotta give a shout out to my girl S God for gingering Ashley to be on Bridging the Gap. Y'all make sure to tell her thank you and go stream her new single Intermission as soon as you're done with this episode. Alright, it's time for what you came here for. Let's bridge the gap with Ashley Okoli. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome back to another episode of Bridging the Gap. I'm your host, SET, and I hope you're doing well wherever you're listening from. Today, I am super excited to interview my guest. I have a creative director, a stylist, a model, a cultural icon. I have the one, the only Ashley Okoli on Bridging the Gap today. Thank you for joining
Hi,
me today, Ashley.
thank you for having me. Thank you. I'm excited.
I'm excited as well. I feel like you've played a really big part in this sort of creative revolution that's taken place in Lagos in the past, really past 10 years even. And I've just been excited to have you on the show and just talk to you about some stuff. So yeah. I'm gonna start with when you were a kid actually, because I've read that you used to go to like bend down select and like thrifting with your mom, yeah?
Yes. Okay, so I grew up in Ojo. Um, my mom was really young. The age gap between my mom and my dad, like 14 years, is like 14 years. So by the time my mom had me, she had me at like 21. She still had to go to uni, law school, NYC, all that stuff. So she was barely around. But whenever like she was around, it was like really good. So like Christmas, Easter, literally every holiday we go to the market. So there's Vespa, there's Yanoba. We just take like buses or like bikes, go there, just pick stuff. We don't
Yeah.
even have to try them. You kind of know, and then go home, pair them. Yeah, I mean, it's
Okay.
very nice memory, but I don't really know what to say about that. We just used to bend down select. Till now, I still thrift. Like I would still go to the market to bend down select if it's not too hot.
Okay, but like how important were those early visits to your initial understanding of like fashion and style?
To be fair, it was my mom. Like I would not even lie. Like every time, if I would wear like polka dots and stripes, she'd be like, "You don't wear stripe on stripe. You don't wear flower on." I'm like, "Okay, girl." Every time it was my, she already has an idea of how she wants to dress us. She always dressed us like triplets, even if the age gap is very long. She would dress me and Amy as twins for the longest, and then when I just grew way older, it was Amy and Dara. So she just always had fun with it, and because she got married early, I guess she didn't really have, I guess, enough time to actually be an adolescent or like and a woman in her 20s. She was just there pushing out babies. So yeah, she used us as her experiment. I mean, she still dressed nice
Yeah.
and really good, but
Okay.
yeah.
No, I think because like parents usually determine your style to a certain point. Because even me, like my parents just dress me in whatever, like wearing jeans on airplanes and stupid shit like that.
I
Um,
always go pants traveling. And it was always so hard to pee. Like,
it was.
I used to travel by road all the time. Like, it was so
So,
hilarious.
so when do you think you started to actually develop your own style?
I would say I had a sense of style from my mom. Like when, like growing up with my mom, I had a sense, like I had like just a tiny sense of like, oh, this is what looks good on me, like, and this is what I should wear. After I would say after I left high school, because I had phones, but it was I just had like multiple boyfriends at the time. So it was mostly talking. Like I was not like an internet person like that.
Yeah.
I just boys and like call. So after I left high school was when I now really going. That was even when it was my birthday after I left high school in 2014. That I created my Instagram. That was my first Instagram. That even the like Twitter is I grew up on Twitter, I would say, because it actually shaped obviously the right things. Twitter made me a feminist too. Like I would not know that I'm turning my mom into a feminist as well. I forgot the question.
It was how did you develop like
Oh yeah,
your own style?
okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So after I left high school, I got to another stage. And then to be fair, realizing my sexuality, like finding out my sexuality got me to a different level. So that just like unlocked who Ashley Okoli really was, like to a certain extent. I kind of like understood what I liked, why I dressed how I dressed, like and I think from then I even knew what like what really heartbreak was, when I knew what love was. So like everything, like I felt different feelings. I'm a feeler, right? I don't really know how to articulate things I say, but I know like feelings make me do things. I don't necessarily have to say how I feel. So like with every feeling, I'm like, okay, I want to look like this. I feel like this. I want to dress like this. So I mean, I think that's what my sense of style is till now. I dress based off of how I feel. You see.
Okay, because I was gonna ask you if you could put your style into words, but I think you just did.
Okay.
So
Yeah, it's just dressing based off how I feel. I would never wear anything I'm uncomfortable in. Like I know I look good in everything, so I would always want to try everything. I don't have a specific sense of style. I just know that I would wear anything depending on how I feel.
so how much thought is going into your look? So let's say you're planning like an editorial type shoot, right? How much thought and like prep work are you putting into that?
Not a lot, to be very honest. Like I don't like mood boards. Not like I don't like mood boards. I like when people make mood boards. I can't make mood boards. Or I don't know how to find references. I mean, there's a reference for everything in this world. I'm sure you can find it. I'm sure that anything that you even want to do, someone has done it, whatever. But I can't, like, I don't know how to do it. So, I just be it. Like, even like going out, I don't pre-plan clothes except maybe when so this is very interesting, but I dream things. Like a lot of times when I'm awake, I'm thinking about a million things. When I'm sleeping is the time I have, like I actually get ideas. A lot of ideas that I've done, I got them from my sleep. Like I just wake up and then I write them down. So
Oh,
even
that's
with fits,
crazy.
even with fits, like I just wake up and say, oh, I want to wear this. I wear it like, but if I have to pre-plan it, is I probably see in my sleep, like with my eyes closed. When my eyes are open, I can't really vision things, if that makes sense. I know it's weird, but
No, I
that's
get
like
it because like you're a very busy person. So I know, like you said, you're juggling a million things at once, but I guess maybe
even
sleep is
when I'm
just when your
idle,
mind is calmest, right?
even when I'm idle, my mind is doing the craziest things. I don't know how it works. Like a lot of times I just need to like that's why I feel like I sleep a lot. Or I want to sleep a lot because a lot of times I'm not even going through like I don't have problems in my life. It's just my mind is just always racing. So when I actually have peace, I can tell. Like I know when, I don't know about mentally ill, maybe I need to get diagnosed, but I know that when I feel peace, I can actually tell that I feel peace. Like it's just, yeah.
No, I get you. I get you. So with your personal style, I think a big part of things for you, especially, is your makeup.
Mm.
If you're watching this, you can probably see the thin eyebrows, which is like a big signature for you. Show them. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So how were you also able to develop your I guess your personal makeup style and the looks that you like, even just matching certain looks to certain outfits and things like that?
So people don't understand why I do makeup. And I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't do makeup to look the same, right? I could like I love my face without makeup. I'm a very beautiful girl. Like I have nice skin. I'm not insecure about myself at all. But when I wake up and I feel a certain way and I want to look a certain way, especially like when I know that, oh, I want to take pictures today, like, and I just don't want to look like myself. Like when I do makeup, right? Even if it doesn't feel like I experiment a lot, there's different experimentations. There's just different things I like to try. So yeah, like with my makeup, I get it. I look like a witch. I get it. I look old, no, but that's the point. I don't care what you think. It's what I feel. And my brows, to be fair, I didn't really intend to have like thin brows. But after 2010, 20, like I don't know what, like I said, I move based off my feelings. I don't know what entered me, or I was just in so much pain. I was crying. I already cut my hair. So like cutting my hair is not even a thing. Like I always cut my hair. So I was like, well, what should I do? What should I do? I'm very impulsive too. So I just like shaved my brows. And I'm like, oh, okay. Well, now I don't have brows. What do I do? And then I said, doing thin brows, right? My
Yeah.
mom still doesn't like it. So yeah, like with colors, still the mood thing. Like, and sometimes I do my makeup before I find it fits. If I dream it fits, then I do my makeup based off the fit. So it's just I
No, I
like to
feel
have
you.
fun with it. I
I
love
mean,
to
it
have
makes
fun with it. And
sense.
like I don't want to look like just understand. Like if you tell me, oh, you look good, like yes, thank you. That's the point. But to be honest, I think my personality just always complements the makeup too. So it works for me. I don't know anybody else who works for. This is me. Like, sorry.
No, it's working for you. It's definitely working. I guess it's cool because you essentially get to be different people like every time.
Right. And that's the point. Like I always because I know that I'm Ashley Okoli and nobody's taking that away from me. So I want to do different things all the time.
Yeah, I
Maybe
feel that.
this maybe this is where you hear it from, but I'm going to be a performance artist. And then maybe I can show you guys why I'm actually like this. Because maybe the outfit thing isn't really doing and the makeup thing. So I actually have to like tell you my stories, like performing. Um
Okay.
yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there.
Okay, we're gonna come back to that because I'm really interested
No,
in
no, we're
that.
not going back to that. I'm just
That's
giving
it?
you
Okay, okay, that's
that's just it.
all right. Guys, that's an exclusive. You heard it here first. Performance art coming soon. As you were getting more confident in your own personal style and basing off your feeling, did you start to develop a desire to style for others?
Yes, actually, yeah. Why did you? How did you know that? Are you telling me or are you asking me? Because you just
I'm
spoke.
asking you. I'm asking you.
Yeah, literally, as I said, designing. Um, I just knew I wanted to make bad bitches better. Like I know bitches are bad, but I want to see. I just want you to know that you can be better. Like the confidence can be here still. So like that's what I mean. I know most of them feel like they are naked or exposed, but that's it. Like your body is your body. You don't. It's not that deep. Like
No, I get you. Yeah. So is that like mentality what led you to start Sillet or Sillet? Is it Sillet?
Yes,
Sillet.
way. Yeah. Well, to be fair, initially it was because I wanted to make my own clothes and because I was broke and I had just dropped out. I needed to prove to my mom that I'm not just dropping out for any, like, I mean, I dropped out because it was kind of broke. But then, like, I still knew that I wanted to do fashion. I just didn't know where the money was going to come from. And I needed to prove to her that, yeah, like, I have a plan, like, I'm getting somewhere, like, she should just don't, not worry. So that was why I hurriedly, like, if I had my own time, I would not start Sillet when I started it, and I would have like really thought like the designs and everything, execution. I could have thought everything thoroughly, but I just needed to do it then so fast. But yeah, mostly because I wanted to make clothes for myself, and then after I started making more clothes for myself, I realized I want to make clothes for other people. I want to style people, and because I also have too many stories and I cannot fit everything in myself, I also love to style people because every styling has a story behind it. That's how I have fun with my styling. Like there's always a character. I'm probably not telling you, but I know. And that's the only way I can execute it properly. There's a character that I'm styling and this is how I want you to behave. Yes.
Okay. Because I mean, you've styled for some iconic videos, right? You've worked on Sparky, you did the Raw Dinner, Point and Kill, Corner, like big videos. So when you're having to style these artists and even like the extras and everything, you're basing it off a character in your mind.
Well, no, I don't style a lot of extras to be fair. Like the
Oh, you
point
don't?
and kill, I didn't style. Yeah, I only
Okay.
style the yeah. Um, let me see who I like. Okay, Sparky video, the three friends, the outfits. Like I already knew, like it could easily be Trag that you're wearing to the funeral, but they all wore black, like latex type. They had veils. Like I just like bad bitches. And if any, except you want me to make a bad bitch not bad in the styling, but if you want me to style somebody, that person is just going to be bad, better than they already are. And that's why I love working with people that open-minded because I don't want to style you in what you already look like. Maybe I could go closer, but I never ever want to style people in exactly like I always want an ego thing. I just like to bring out crazy things in people, I think. Or I'm just crazy, I don't know. But yeah.
So like how collaborative is that process? Because if you're trying to push the artist, I guess, out of their comfort zone, right? I mean, you're probably leading the suggestions then. But do you
Yeah,
let them
well,
sort of bring in things that might make them feel comfortable, or how does it?
definitely. Like if I don't push it. I never push it. That's why I work with certain. I've had a lot of styling opportunities that I've had to turn down as well, just because like why are you asking me to style you if you are going to tell me what to style you and so like what's
Yeah,
the
what's the
point?
point?
Like, we could collaborate. Like you tell me, oh, this is what you like, you don't like this, right? But I'm still gonna put like what I want to do. Sha. I just love creative freedom in anything that I do every time. So yeah, like if they don't if they don't like exactly what I want, then we could just talk. Oh, so what do you want out of it? What do you not like in this? And we make it work. We always make it work, except it doesn't work,
Yeah,
and then I don't work with it.
fair enough. So what are like some of the biggest lessons you've learned in your styling and like creative direction journey?
Just follow your plan through. Like even if it's failing, even if it looks like it's not going to work, just do it still. And to be fair, I feel like that's an opportunity I've not had still because every project that I've done, I've always wanted it to look a certain way, but I've had to manage the outcome, if that makes sense. Like it just never goes right. And I don't know whether it's a Nigeria thing because almost everything I've done is yeah. So maybe when
It
I now
might be.
finally work you get maybe when I'll not be very satisfied. But everything that I've done has just always been 80 to 90%. It's never been like 100, 100. And I'm still waiting. Like, I'm still yearning to do something like 100. Like, Sillet is on hold because, bro, it's
It's not
hard.
easy. It's not
It's
easy.
not. And that's why, like, I commend designers. So my friend Lutana, like, she's one of the most hardworking people I know. And I said Sillet before her. But like, immediately I stopped, the babe was like, nope, I'm just gonna, carry on where you stop. Because I kept complaining, but she's like, yeah, that complaint, I get it, but I'm still gonna work hard, sure. And that's what me, I'm not a hustler. Like, I'm a soft babe. Everything I do, I actually love it. Right? I've never had to do anything that I don't like. If I start to feel like that's how I pause on Sillet. If like going to the market, getting the fabric, all the tailors, I've had to fire my tailors because apparently I was babying them, and when they would lie to me that their brother and mother are sick, I would give them money and they were just stealing from me. It was just a lot of bullshit.
Oh,
Apparently I was just
Nigerian
too.
tailors, man.
So I was like, okay, cool. I'm not doing that. With styling, is either they are just not open-minded, or like the money is just too small, or they want to do like they want to have a shoot in 2 days and they're telling me today and then you're not. It's just too many things. So I was already not liking it. And that's why I had to stop on all that. Like right now, I'm just chilling. So I have to find something I really love to get like me going again, I think.
Do you think
I
you'd
know.
ever go back to Sillet though? Do you think you'll start it up
Oh, hell
again?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just need to like it again. I need to get to the point where I like it so much again. Even going to the market, like I used to love going to the market and doing, but everything just seems so long now. And like, I
It's a
can't,
grind. It's a grind.
can't. Yeah, yeah. I'm not a grinder. I'm such, no, it's true. And I'm glad, like, I'm grateful though. I'm grateful to God, honestly, because I attract things. I've never, I mean, every things I've attracted obviously is because I've worked somehow together, but I've never, like, and that's why I keep wondering. So maybe when I now start actually toiling, who knows where I'll be. But I'm just not that person. I just like to get things I know I deserve. I mean, it's good to have things you don't deserve too, but
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, like at least these are things I don't have to kiss anybody's ass. I've never had to kiss anybody's ass. And God's just blessing me, sure, even if I don't believe in him like that. Like I'm grateful for my life, regardless.
No, I think that's really important. And even just like that self-awareness of knowing the type of worker you are, that's really important, I think, just for like mental health and overall happiness. Because if you're not, you'll just keep putting yourself in situations that make you unhappy and you'd be miserable.
And I guess I cry over everything. I cry every day over any single thing, cute, bad, good, like, and I hate disappointment. Like disappointments like really break me down. So I don't like to go after things that would disturb. I don't know. Is it I could apply for stuff, but I don't like to. Like it's just I don't know. Maybe it's a trauma. It's trauma I have to like deal with, but it's working for me. So I'd rather like go with that.
Yeah, I mean, going with your own flow, as long as it's working for you, right?
Oh yeah, I think so.
Yeah. So, as your personal platform has gotten bigger, you've had opportunities to work and connect with some really cool brands, like fashion brands. Lisa Folawi, Wio, Mugler, Maya Tafo, YSL, just to name a few. Is it
You know
like
why?
Yeah,
That was what I said.
I swear, something in Morocco one time.
Oh no, no, I just went there.
Oh, my bad.
Oh
Okay,
no,
okay.
I wish. Oh, but I have. It's
But the other
so.
brands, yeah.
Yeah, but there's something else that's coming this year though that is crazy. it,
Oh, I'm excited. I'm
it,
excited.
it always feels like every year is a different thing. Like I have an era for every year. It feels like, and it's not even intentional. Like I don't go out of my way to. I'm just a chill babe, right?
Yeah.
So like it feels like every year it's just something crazy that's happening. And yeah, this one is like taking over the year. So I can't wait to share it. I can't wait for everyone to see that. But yeah, back to the play. I did not work with YSL. I just went to work, and I went
Okay,
to the
yes, to
YSL.
clear up, she was just there. She was just there. She didn't work with
Yeah,
them.
I was just in work. But I mean, YSL like hit me up.
Yeah. Call Ashley, guys.
But yeah, the McGlure one, literally it's just been the same. Like I am Gia too. I know they're fast fashion, but I am Gia, Jaded London. There was Goodbye Bread. Yo, I'm not even trying to toot my horn, but I feel like I
Shoot
should a
it.
lot of
You
time.
should. You should.
All the influencer in Lagos. Like, let's not even trip from like 2017, where someone paid me to advertise a hat. 50K. Who is getting 50K then? Tell me, how old was I? I was 18, bitch. But yeah, like I feel like I've been my first influencing thing was with there was this like a wine. I don't know if it's Moet. No, Martini. I worked with Martini, bro. I
Okay,
worked
yeah,
with
yeah,
Martini.
yeah, yeah. I remember those
Yeah, I
guys.
did
Yeah,
that
yeah.
in like 2017. So like they've just always hit me up. Oh, we like you. I don't know what I do. Like literally, if you go on my Instagram, you'll see that I'm not trying. I'm just posting. That is Instagram. I don't get anxious with Instagram because it's still like my diary. It's not like something I'm using to work. Like when I post stuff, I'm like, oh yeah, I hope somebody recognizes me soon. Cool. But like I'm not working hard for my content to be so different. It just is. So yeah, they all just always hit me up. Oh, we like your stuff. We want to pay you to wear this. We want to pay you to post this. And that's why I don't like being called an influencer because I'm not working for it. Like people just hit me up to do their shit.
But then you're still an influencer regardless. Just you
I'm
have
I'm a real life
influence.
influencer. Yeah, I have
Yeah.
influence. I'm a real life. I'm not. I mean, to be fair, I'm an Instagram influencer too because I see you all. For real life influencer, I would say.
Yeah, I get
Yeah.
that. I get that. I mean, so is it like validating for you to be recognized by these brands?
Um, as long as it's bringing me money because I've been broke. Like I grew up broke. Like I was not rich. I'm still not rich, but I'm getting there. Like it's not even the recognition. Like, yeah, cool, recognize me for how bad I am, but like pay me too. I'm I'm good off being recognized for who I am because that was what was exciting me in the beginning. But like now I know my power. So it's like, yeah, thank you. I know. But so like what do you want?
Yeah, I get that.
Yeah,
Let's
you
talk
get
money. Let's talk money.
yeah, I mean, and it is validating for international. Like, I'm not sucking a white man's cock or nothing. Like, I'm not going to kiss my ass for no white man. Like, that's probably why I'm still here because I could easily be reaching out to people every day. Like, that could be my thing. And people answer me. Like, do you get like there's people that haven't seen me. I've been in Nigeria all my life. Like, I've not been anywhere. Do you get like there's still a lot of people to realize about me. There's still a lot of things that I will do or should do to get to that stage. So, like I'm just like cool. Like I know I should be doing more, or it feels like I should do more, but I'm chill. Like I'm comfortable where I'm at. Like I love how I
Yeah, I
am.
love how
Like,
confident you are in
yeah,
yourself
I'm,
in that way.
so yeah, it is validating because I know that the international exposure is what's bringing the actual bar. Right now, it's just people telling me I love you, I love you. Okay, if 81K of my followers give me 1K, is you know how much? Huh?
Yeah, it's true.
Do you get
It's
it?
true.
Like, so it's like I love that. I love, bro. My followers are insane. Like, and there are a lot of people that have been riding from time, and I don't even understand why. Like, I have
No,
like
I've seen like some
OG,
crazy tweets
and I love,
about you and stuff. You have
and I
fans.
love I love it. So I'm not even like fighting anybody for not making that much money now. But I know it's gonna get there. And with the help and love of these people that actually love me, like not that I'm looking for it to. I have enough family and like
Yeah.
love. But that's nice too. Like it's nice to know. Because I don't like banking on outside people because the day that they will turn on you, it's
Yeah.
crazy.
People are fickle as
It's,
fuck. It's insane.
mm-hmm.
Also,
So
you're the
yeah, I think.
first. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, I said yeah. So I think that's why like I care about outside validation, just so I get to where I should be at. But other
Yeah,
than that, you're good. We're good.
I love that approach to it. I love that approach. You are the first guest on this show that has their own Bratz doll. So congratulations to you.
I
Yeah. Oh, do you have it
do.
there?
Yeah. Well, the cleaner is cleaning, so.
If you're listening, Ashley just brought the doll out and yeah, it's so fire.
Is this live?
No, not like live, but I mean I'm recording, so
Like the podcast is
yeah,
not live.
like no, it's not gonna be live. I'll do a live show one day.
You should. But yeah, this is it.
This is amazing. So, like, how did this happen? It's the Bratz Moalola
Um,
collab.
yeah. So I think it was just a part, it was supposed to be a part of Moa's PR. And she was going to surprise me initially, but then she's like, actually, I'm making you a doll. I'm like, huh? She's like, I'm making you a custom brat doll. I'm like, what? But yeah, 25th, to be fair, that was my Christmas gift. Like on the 25th, she just showed me like the finished thing and that it
Oh
was in
wow.
reverse.
How surreal is
Yeah.
that to have a doll of yourself?
To be fair, it's only when people tell me how cool it is I realize. I feel like I'm weird. I would just say I'm very weird. Like I don't know how to be excited about things. Like I get excited, like I feel it. I know this is a very good thing, but like I don't know how to be like. But then when I see how excited everybody else is, I'm just like, oh yeah, that's it.
I get
But
you, I
yeah, that's
get you.
I
But
yeah,
like
my
it's cool. Because it's like you
I did
said,
it.
you never left, like you haven't left Nigeria, right? Like, oh,
But it's fine, it's fine.
you're like, yeah, you've been in Nigeria your whole life, but you've still been able to be in a position where you have your own like Bratz doll. Like that's crazy.
Right? That is what is crazy. That is actually what's crazy. Even like the recognition, everything is still crazy because I've still been here. Like I'm still here doing all of this. Like I'm actually still here. It's not as if I'm out. Like I'm still here.
Yeah.
It's kind of mad. Like I'm very, very, very proud of myself. I know I don't say a lot, but I really am, to be honest.
It's good. You should be. You definitely should be. So you're a core member of the Alté community. And I think
Oh my
what's so
god.
we have to talk about it. I'm sorry, we have
Oh
to.
no, you
We
really
have
know.
to. We have to. Because the thing is, you're a core member of the Alta community, and people associate you with that, but you're the only core member that doesn't make music. Santi,
Right.
Odunsi, Lady Donley, Tay, all these different people, you're the only one that doesn't make music, right? And I think that's really fascinating.
How do
Oh,
you know?
that you don't make music? I mean,
How do
okay,
you?
let me say that you don't release
Well,
music
actually,
as an
actually, you're right.
artist.
You're right.
Because I don't know. Do you have an EP? Do you have something coming?
Well, I do, but I'm just gonna tell you right now, I'm not singing, right? But I do have music coming in the nearest future. Yeah,
Okay,
but I'm not
okay.
saying yeah. Just know that I have a great voice. I do, but I just don't think I'm a singer. But I love music. I've
So you're
always like
rapping?
I'm not rapping either.
Oh, okay. I'm
I'm
just
not
intrigued
singing, I'm
now.
not rapping, but I will be making music. I guess music production. Mostly.
Okay. So I guess my question with the Alte thing was, did you ever envision things getting this big where it's just like on a global scale now?
To be honest, no. I'm grateful, but it's also annoying because I hate that a lot of times that's what I'm recognized for. Like it's cool, right? It's cool, but I don't want that to be my core thing. You know, like I'm going to tell you the Vogue article, right? It was kind of Alté, but it was mostly Me Too.
Yeah.
And that is because I made it happen. The interviewer came to me with a lot of Alté questions, and I'm like, you've here, because he's interviewed me twice before, or maybe once. But like other publications I've had, Alté, cool. This is big, right? This is huge. I love Altair, but there's me. There's still me that people don't know. And because I'm Altair, people just expect different things. Like a lot of people just think different things about me. And it's until they actually have a conversation that they realize how different. And I wanted to actually talk about myself. It was a whole thing though. Like I actually fought with the guy and he went on to tell people that I was rude. But I was not rude. All I said was, I don't want to answer any more Alter questions. Like I don't want that to be the core. Like I want you to ask me personal questions. Nobody knew I grew up in Ojo until that fucking thing. Until
Yeah.
the article. You get. And that I think that was even how there's this babe, there's this artist that's my babe's protege person. She went to school with me in Ojo, and that was how she found out. And she was like, "Oh my god, Ashley," or maybe she remembered me since I don't know. But I cried. I literally cried. Like I want to see. Like I've never forgotten how I grew up. People just think I don't know where the fuck people think I
Yeah.
sprouted out from, but I went through things. Like I was not here. I was not even exposed to all of this. I had to learn all these things, or it came out because it is authentic. It was there, Sha, but I was like I was in the back, right? So
Yeah.
I'm happy, like, and I love to talk about it so that you actually know that I love where I'm at, but I love where I was too, and I'm glad that I got out. So
No, I really love
no, I don't
that.
want to be good. God, please, that means sounding like a
Made it from the trenches. From the trenches.
for real, bro. I did. I actually did. I can't lie. Shout out to my mom. She's the OG. She made it
Shout out to
happen.
you.
Because if it was left to my dad, we would just still be in Ojo right now. My mom just kept thinking, oh yeah, so how are we doing? She got my first iPhone. Like she just always wanted the best for us from time. So yeah.
Do you like show her looks and stuff before you post them?
Nope. sometimes when I'm at shoot, like we're close now. We're really close. There was a time, I mean, we grew up close, but because she wasn't always around, we weren't like so close. But she always knew about my boyfriends, everything. Like I wasn't really hiding stuff. But then there was a point where we're not so close. Yeah, I was just avoiding her for the longest time, all of that. And then now we're just so good. Like I talk to her every day. I don't hide stuff from her. Like if I have to be naked, anything, I'll show her. I always show her. She will say what she wants to say. But at the end of the day, I'm just like, Mommy, you know me, Sha. Like I'm still her
Yeah.
best child. Whether she likes it or not. I'm literally her fave.
I'm glad you guys have like that really solid relationship now.
I'm glad to. I'm very, 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 very happy.
So a couple more questions.
Oh
I appreciate you. Come on, we're almost there. Don't worry, these ones are easy though. These ones are easy. These ones are easy. So how cool is it to be name dropped in like songs?
Please don't kill me.
I think it's cool. Like your name, like you are enshrined in like Wicked Sexy, for example, right? Like
Oh, true. Oh my God. There's a backstory to that. There's a backstory.
let's
Odyssey is
hear
the
it.
goat.
Can
That's what
we
that
hear the
Odyssey is
story? The goat.
Odyssey is the goat. So there was a certain person that was trying to get with all of us, three of us, the people. I don't know who Gina is, but Gina, I guess it was for the flow. So there was someone that was actually trying to get with three of us at the same time, and they did not know how close we were. So like we actually talk about shit like that. I didn't even know. It's so funny because Odyssey and I weren't even talking when he dropped that song. Like we're not so close then. But I still listened and I still posted it. And then after I was like, you are so tapped for making this into a song. I'm sure the baby knows, yeah. Cheers to her.
Nah, that's crazy. I mean, she inspired a fire line though. So yeah, shout out to her for
Right?
real.
That's crazy. But other than that, I don't know. Please, that Ashley Okoli song, I never want to hear it again.
Do people like start sending it to you and stuff, or?
Well, the guy actually like he sent me the song. Like it's on Apple Music.
Oh, he sent it to you himself.
He published this song. It's a song called Ashley Okoli on Apple Music.
I mean, you see, this is influence, right? This is.
No,
I need to check it.
no, but the song is not good.
Oh, well, I hope he's not listening to this. Well, I hope he's listening, but I hope he's also not listening
No,
because.
I already told him. Like we laugh about it. I guess.
Okay,
I don't
I'm
know if
gonna
you
listen to
knew that.
this. I might use that to promote this episode.
Yeah. I like the guy. I like the guy. He's very persistent. Actually, I fuck with
Okay,
him.
that's good.
Yeah.
What's
Yeah,
the
but
funniest? What's the funniest reaction you've had to one of your outfits in public?
one, I can give you like 10.
Just give me a couple, because
But
I know you've had Nigerians can't keep their opinions to themselves. So
yeah, no, they can. But to be fair, they can because I always look wicked, so they never really say anything. But the day I had it was even just a crop top. I did not even have makeup on. I went to the back and then some woman was like, kilo shele. I said, kilo shele, what? I just walked away. But yeah, it's a lot of things. Wait a minute. I just don't give a fuck. Like I genuinely just don't even care. So it's cool. Except when it's like harassment, then like I can be Agberu. Like I get it that I look like cute and it doesn't look like I can actually defend myself, but I can. I really, really can. They're lucky I don't have a gun because I do have anger. Anger management issues sometimes with Agberus. Like they're so annoying.
no, they be trying it though. They be trying it
Oh, they
every
get so
time.
annoying. Ugh. But yeah, sure.
So on the show, I always like to ask my guests if they can share some advice for the listeners. And as someone that has made it out the trenches and has built
Not yet,
herself
though.
up
Almost. Though. I'm not there yet.
on the
Almost
way
there.
out the trenches, what advice can you share for like young creatives that might be listening in, wondering how they can get started and sort of build themselves up?
Um, I think everybody's special if you believe it. Like if you treat yourself like you're special, then you are special. And I don't think you should stop whatever you're doing because it's not working right now. I think you should just keep going because I have. But and don't give a fuck. I know it sounds so easy, but I swear when you just like let's be a daily mantra that you don't give a fuck and you just won't. If that's I think that's my FAQ. Like, how do you not care? How do you just tell yourself you don't care and you just won't care? Like, obviously, I care. I'm like the most caring person in the world. Like, if I feel like maybe someone needs to do an interview of people around me so that people can because I when I talk about it, it's like, oh, I'm just talking, but I'm a good girl. So when I say I don't give a fuck, I really don't because I don't like I just don't like outside things that influence how I should be or how I really am. So I just wouldn't pay that much attention. Yeah.
Okay, so stay consistent and don't give a fuck. That's great advice. You guys should write that down. So
No,
you've said
you're
you've got a,
consistent.
huh?
You're literally, I say you're consistent now. You're
Oh, me?
literally, like, you've been doing that thing. What are you
Trying,
talking about? Just
trying.
wait. I can't wait for Esgo to blow for real, though. Like,
Oh,
it's going to
Omo,
be,
you and me both. You and me both.
like,
It's coming though. Like, we're coming. I'm super excited. I'm super excited.
shout out Esgard.
Yes, Escard, the reason that this interview has taken place.
Yeah.
So
I didn't know you
yeah.
were going to tell. Yeah,
No. I'm gonna
FFU.
give her. I'm gonna give her a shout out. I'm gonna give her a shout out. So shout out
Yeah.
to Escard. You said you got a big fashion collab coming this year. We got something in the works.
Mm-hmm.
Performance art. potential music, anything else you've got in the
Um,
works?
just maybe more travels, inshallah, God,
Amen.
please.
No, amen.
Travel. But other than that, it's just more internal work. Like I'm loving spending time with my lover and my sisters, my friends. Like I love life right now. I don't like Nigeria. I don't like how Nigeria makes me feel. I don't like where it's going, but I like how it could turn out. So I'm hopeful. So that's what's keeping me going right now. And yeah, like obviously the projects I have, they're fun. Like I said, I never do anything that's not fun. So it's
Yeah.
so good. It's so good.
Okay.
But yeah,
I'm
yeah.
really glad. I love that for you. I'm glad you're loving life. God help Nigeria. But
Amen.
yeah, I'm really happy that you're at this point and you seem good. So it's great to see and great to hear.
Thank you.
So thank you for coming on the show. I really appreciate your time. This has been so
Thank
fun.
you for having me.
We definitely have to do this again
Well, this is why
sometime.
I talk too much too.
That's perfect. I need people that talk to. I love people that talk too much. That's what makes this show pop.
And I'll talk. I need to get diagnosed. I feel I have ADHD because I will talk and I'll forget everything you ask. And I always have to ask. To be fair, I'm doing this for character building because I feel like I'm about to get in more interviews. I'm about to be in more interviews. So I better just keep doing this. So if you have another episode I want me on, just tell me, okay?
Okay, nah, don't even trip. Don't even trip. I got you. I got you. No,
Go
maybe if we
ahead.
do a live show, if we ever do like a live show in Lagos, you come on.
No,
Yeah,
definitely.
yeah. All right, that'll be
But thank you
fun.
for having me.
It's my pleasure. Thank you for being on. You've been a great guest, and yeah.
Yeah. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you guys for watching. This is Ashley.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thanks for tuning in.
I really thought this was you too. Okay, bye. Bye. Love.